No one prepares you for this growing up. 125,918 online. 156 online. My girlfriend kept making fun of me during our walk because I wouldn't let go of this icicle I found. I have a feeling the boys will understand. Me playing games in my computer at work. My boss in enemy team. Your next task is making an actually new franchise instead of milking the same one for 40 plus years. Nintendo. Free to play players. Premium players. Smurf accounts. Players online 10 hours a day. Me trying to have fun after a bad day. We spent 400 million to make a woke version of Overwatch. But Overwatch is already woke. When you realize it, remember that time Gandalf convinced the whole party to flee so that he could take out the Balrog and not have to share any of the XP. Shows up the next session with fancy new robes and everything. What a jack. Concord. You can't fail harder than me. Garlem. I know but it can. Dustborn. Recess. You non-gamers best turn around and stop invading our culture. No. Wait. We are gamers. Really? What platform? PS5 Pro. Blam 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 blam. When you finally beat a hard boss, but their health refills and the music has lyrics now. Final Fantasy 16 producer Naoki Yoshida asks that modders please don't run amok with offensive or inappropriate shenanigans now the game's on PC. Does Clive in a crop top count as either of those things? Modders. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Be lollipop chainsaw repop. No major marketing. No game journalist talking about it. Still manages to beat Concord's peak 3 minutes after release. PS5. PS5 Pro. I can't believe all these incels are so mad about realistic looking women in video games. Pretty women exist in reality too. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. Summoning failed. Company, come play out Daddy game. Gamers, I would rather have sex with Hotler. Join the crew of the North Star. Assemble your crew of free gunner space outlaws and team up with friends online on PlayStation 5 and PC in Concord. Sex with Hotler is a unique blend of visual novel and top-down shooter. You will fight in the fields of World War II and meet 5 unique heroines, among whom you will find both friends and enemies. Dustburn. I'm not totally useless. Dustburn. I can be used as a bad example. With the PS5 Pro, the windows of a PS4 game are now even more transparent. $700 please. PS5. PS5 Pro. RTX 3090. RTX 3080 Ti. GTX 970. I used to be powerful, but then they changed what powerful was. GTX 970. It'll happen to you. PS5 Pro's package be like. Holy Christ, there's nothing left. Concord is estimated to have sold only 25,000 units. Here's why analysts think it's failing. Weak marketing, a high price point, and lack of distinguishing characteristics doomed Sony's multiplayer hero shooter. Sony, you think this is funny? Gamers. Me being suspicious, if Concord is a money laundry scheme, there is literally no reason this game take 150 mil. Steam Deck OLED, comes with a desktop OS, basically also a PC. Biggest game library on earth. No subscription for internet. Comes with OLED screen. Modding. PS5 Pro. Locked OS. Subscription to access internet. No screen. Smaller game library. Both are $700. Which would you choose? Whoa, alright mom. You got me. Thanks mom. Am I gonna be as big as Overwatch? Ah, sure buddy. The game. Wow, it's nice game. I must try it. It require internet connection to play it. Skip. Choosing which game to delete for more storage. I'm what the modern audience craves. Reality. Market. Gameplay. Done. This is boring. Story or plot. Heh, this is interesting. Microsoft giving up on game development. Sony receiving backlash for PS5 Pro price and Concord failing. Nintendo. Switch to Concord players when the game they just bought is immediately taken offline. On the one hand, gold. On the other hand, painful, agonizing failure. $1,500 mobile phone. I sleep. $700 gaming console. Real shut? What you look like anytime you use a healing potion in combat. See new trailer for a game in a genre I like. Look inside. Deck building mechanics added for no reason. Bulk Myth Wukong. Space Marine 2. Astrobot. Best games of 2024. The Four Horsemen of What the Duck is happening on my screen. Overwatch. League of Legends. Valorant. Path of Exile. Gamers waiting for a new sequel to one of their favorite games. Anime fans waiting for a season 2 of their favorite anime. First time. The armor that looks cool. The armor with the best stats. Can you stop laying people off? AAA gaming. For 5 minutes. Me going to dinner. My computer. My headset. People with wireless headphones. I'm sorry, is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? Hey, Veilguard. Can I make a masculine CI's guy? Hey, Veilguard. Can I make a lolly? Interesting mechanics. SBI is involved. I was just playing Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, and then I ran into this. When you are learning controls in new game, but suddenly boss music starts playing. We need to make a new game to compete against the East. Let's put LGBTQ agendas. Make the game more diverse. Just make the game fun without all of these. Gaming companies, when you pirate a game they discontinued decades ago instead of buying a copy off someone for $200. You are pathetic. Just a vile inclusive copy without soul or appeal. A cheap imitation of Guardians of the Galaxy with a free-to-play monetization despite being sold for $40. That's why your competitive is dead and not even not safe for work artists want to touch you, and those guys make League of Legends yodel palm. Concord is dead. I ate it. A pro gamer who's really good but still willing to help out newbies. Why do you like this game so much? I'm glad you asked. Foreman. He doesn't have brain answer. He's only 16 and shows no symptoms. Patient. Can't wait till I get home and play Concord. House. Me. Trying to communicate with my team in a game. My teammates. This is why I hate video games. It appeals to the male fantasy. Snack a punch. Release Ghost of Yotei. Ubisoft. You can't do this to me. If you own this peripheral, you probably have back or knee pain now. Astrobot. Sony. Concord. Little Big Planet. When you haven't got a mic, but still need to talk to your teammates, you are shut. You are shut. Concord is shutting down because people couldn't handle its Game of the Year potential. Peak of character design. It cost $400 million to release this game for 12 days. When you're ugly as duck and a new game finally represents you, the character creator in. I don't know what Concord is or what happened to it, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. BioWare be like, they never learn. Such a pity. It is time to go. Was I a good game? No. If Bulk Myth Wukong was made in America. New PlayStation 5 Pro announcement. No new games, no new accessories, no extras, just better FPS and better response time. No announced price drop of existing 4-year-old console that is still priced at $500. Also no disk drive. $700 US or UK gets screwed. Even worse for a mid-cycle console refresh when Steam Deck tops out at $649. What 10 years ago feels like. What 10 years ago actually is. Feeling guilty for checking the walkthrough, then seeing the solution be something completely impossible that I never would have guessed. Okay, honestly, it was unlikely I was gonna figure this out anyway. Vigor is the most important stat by far. Change my mind. The game I used to play as a kid got a remastered version. The sales of Sonic games have skyrocketed in 2024. Apparently the video game market currently has a Sonic boom. Scalpers. Sony. Look at me. I'm the scalper now. You are around 32 years old. You are around 30 years old. You are around 27 years old. You are around 23 years old. You are around 19 years old. You are around 17 years old. You are around 14 years old. You are around 11 years old. Triss Merigold in Witcher Netflix. Triss Merigold in Witcher 3 game. Triss Merigold in the books. Triss Merigold. Overwatch. Photography. Team Fortress 2. Guy photography. May I suggest the Logitech G502, a timeless classic. Guess my main game. People who think scenes are cringe. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Why is it always a bad idea to play online multiplayer games inside an airplane? Because of all the jet lag. Ghost of Steel. Ubisoft. That's how you make a game set in feudal Japan. Boss in the game. Me with only 1 drop of health. Cyberpunk fans still waiting for a new Game Plus update. It's not happened. Me eating 5 cows mid-fight a heel. The drogger that just has to watch me eat for 10 minutes. Me buys a sturdy gaming laptop. Also me. You are not going to die. Concord. What? They are going to kill you. Concord. Concord. We are the gamers. We are the market. We decide if you'll thrive or trudge. Submit or rely on welfare. I have been playing on PC for 20 years, and 2 weeks ago I bought a PlayStation for the first time. The best decision of my life. Now my child has stopped using my computer. Waiting for the PS5 Pro price announcement, while currently having 14.65 euros in your account. In-game wikis are something you rarely find in the gaming industry nowadays, and that makes me sad. I'm not visiting the, sometimes, laggy Fandom wiki. Get that crap out of here. Not sure if they're trolling hardcore gamers, or have set a trap for casual gamers. LeBron James reportedly removed cartridge from Game Boy Advance while it was turned on. Officer, are you currently armed? Me, yes. Gentlemen, it's with great displeasure to inform you that I got banned from both Concord subs before I could find out how many Concordians are also vegans. When both teams carriers cross each other during capture the flag. Every time I'm at Castle Sol, can you please not ring the damn bell for 5 minutes? Me trying to play a browser game on my 2008 computer. The computer fans. The motherboard. Task manager. The CPU. Me. I cost $700 and another $70 for a disk drive. Amateurs. What was that? Punk. Amateurs. Bulklung. Westcard. Was evil, but now is good or neutral. Rules in higher power. Nintendo characters. This is what happens when you just simply go out to make a good, fun game that people can have a good time with. Sony announces the PlayStation 5 Pro model. Disk drive sold separately. No vertical stand. $700 US. Early video game voice acting in a nutshell. Voice acting similar to Bible Bulk's dub. Voice acting similar to Kaguya-sama's dub. Side quest non-player character waiting for you to turn in 5 apples while you go finish the main quest and 100% map completion. When the 2 unkillable quackers in your gaming lobby decide to team up. Time to reevaluate all my life choices. IGN watching people click on their site over the outrage. The character concept art team including myself is going through an extremely difficult time emotionally, and some on the team no longer want to work in games, design characters, or even do art anymore after this. Because of this, posts like yours, though understandable, are unfortunately ill-timed. None of us know which way the wind will blow with the studio. We are worried sick and terrified of the future. Not only that, but we have been shouldering the brunt of the emotional labor as executives or directors dodge most of the blame. I see this as an absolute win. If you teach your parrot to say parrot, it's probably as close as you'll get to owning a Pokemon. Me, I consider myself a generally good person. Also me when creating monstrosities in character creators. Do you know how the orcs first came into being? PC players, console players, people who play with inverted aim controls. 7-year-old me casually waiting for the ad to get over so I can claim my free gems. 9th gen game consoles. The worst console generation. No games. Sony, don't worry. We got you bro. Astrobot. Sony. Concord. PlayStation VR 2. When you work from home. Me who is done with it being rubbed in my face. My smug ace friend who won 20 matches in a row. Epic Games. Check out the rest of my store after getting the free games. Sony needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Capcom making single player Resident Evil games. Capcom making online multiplayer Resident Evil games. Well, I can take on 5 Dark Elders at the same time. Heh, in a battle? Lieutenant, in a battle, right? 100 gigabytes download, my internet. Helldivers 2, Astrobot, Concord. You get a remaster. You get a remaster. You get a remaster. Everyone gets a remaster. Game developers making sure the dilapidated catwalk in the old building collapses from under me halfway through crossing them in every single game I play. I need the saddest scene you have. Let me go, child. Let me go. I can't. I won't. No, that's too sad. Deadlock. Valve. Dota. Counter-Strike. Since the Elder Scrolls, Castles lets you make enemies get married to each other and have kids together. I like to think this is how it goes down. Go duck yourself. This one yourself, you coward. Now, stand aside, Concord. Many qualities of the experience resonated with players. Resonated with players? Your sales will cease immediately. The passionate community that has grown around the game has meant the world to us. Well, what's that, then? We've been listening closely to your feedback, you liar. Advancement made. Bring home the beacon. Goal reached. Beaconator. Evolution. Online games. My team. Enemy team. Marvel and Street Fighter. DC and Mortal Kombat. Gamers. Concord. Sony. Gamers. Bulk myth. Wukong compiling shaders. Players waiting for 10 minutes every time they launch the game. DX11 in launch settings. Working as a homeless guy who picks up trash. Working as a homeless guy who picks up trash in an RPG. Why isn't it possible? Obsidian Entertainment. It's just not. Why not, you stupid bastard? It's all part of how my music is. Awesome soundtracks. Poor sound quality. No sound chip. Gacha companies trying not to make their gacha games characters cute anime girls challenge. Impossible. Sony be like, not gonna buy Concord Hub. Battle Show M. $74.99 to $79.99. Not nice. When the map doesn't show point of destination. Not this beach. This beach. Died October 31st, 2016. Born September 10th 2024. Welcome back PlayStation 3. Release finished game. Release broken game with multiple paid downloadable contents. Being blessed by the Father in Diablo 4. Being blessed by the Father in Far Cry 5. Pal World. It's over Nintendo. We made a better Pokemon game than you. Nintendo. You underestimate my power. In the restroom, you find a weird looking egg. It might be alien. It smells terrible. It's almost certainly dangerous. What will you do with it? Stick a hand in it. Stick both hands in it. Stick your face in it. Titus, I need 10 men to finish this mission. Captain Acheron. 3. Take it or leave it. Captain America and Lego Palpatine sound alike when they say me. Normal conversation. I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm professional chili dog enthusiast who has a knack for all things fast. Effect. You will have the sexiest legs on earth and all women will swoon for them. Counter effect. You will lose every race you ever get in as last place. Will you press the button? Heck no. I don't like to lose races. Let alone all of them. If that's the cost, then my legs can stay just as they are. Dear City is cool. Remain pure. You played game with your friends? Yes. What did it cost? Alarm set for 2 hours and 14 minutes from now. Me playing San Andreas trying to find the difficulty and wrong side of the tracks.